All right, Justin, Trump accuser E. Jean Carroll is seeking new damages in her lawsuit against the former president after he repeated his statements about her at a CNN town hall. Let's get some more right now from CNN's Katelyn Polantz. Katelyn, what more can you tell us about Carroll's latest request?
Well, Wolf, remember that E. Jean Carroll, that columnist, that she had that major lawsuit that she won against Donald Trump, where she was able to convince a jury he should be liable for sexual abuse and for defaming her about an interaction in a department store years ago. That lawsuit is over, and she got a big award out of it, a $5 million award from that jury that Donald Trump will have to pay her. This is about a very similar case that's still in the court system. It's about similar things he was saying about E. Jean Carroll during the time he was president. So it's still going through the court system, and what E. Jean Carroll's lawyers are doing right now is they're going to court and they're saying, we want to beef up our case against him because of how Donald Trump responded to E. Jean Carroll after that jury verdict. So here is one of the things that Donald Trump said just a day after the jury in New York decided to award her many, many millions of dollars about what she was able to say he should be liable for. Here's Trump at a town hall with CNN.
They said he didn't rape her. And I didn't do anything else either. You know what? Because I have no idea who the hell she is.
But Mr. President,
I don't know who this woman is. They said, sir, don't do it. This is a fake story, and you don't want to give it credibility. That's why I didn't go.
One thing you did do in this.
And I swear, and I've never done that, and I swear to, I have no idea who the hell, she's a whack job.
So, Wolf, this is an ongoing case where it's not just that Trump was saying to Katelyn Polantz on CNN. He was also posting on Truth Social about E. Jean Carroll just the day after that jury verdict in New York in the complaint that she had won. But this other civil lawsuit, it's another thing that E. Jean Carroll is clearly still pushing in court and trying to really twist the knife and trying to convince a judge that not only should she win another defamation case about Donald Trump, about all of the things he has said about her, that he has demeaned her, she says, that he is denying abusing her still, but also that maybe it should be considered what he was saying after that jury verdict, because maybe he should be punished even more if the jury finds in her favor, if the judge finds in her favor. Wolf?